Welcome to today's Daily Walk in Wisdom, where we're growing wiser every day, getting stronger, able to make difficult decisions, make right decisions. Quite often the right decision is the difficult decision. Nevertheless, it is the right decision to make. We're in Proverbs, and we're in chapter 4. Looking at verse 18, it says, "The path of the righteous is like the first gleam of dawn, shining ever brighter till the full light of day." And so we're still talking about paths. Proverbs has a lot to say about the paths we take. So the future is shrouded in uncertainty, and we can't escape the inexorable perplexity and the anxiety that such uncertainty forces upon our present day condition. Such pressure can only be alleviated as we discern the path that God lays out before us. And to distinguish the path accurately requires some kind of measure, some kind of instrument, some kind of sextant by which we can navigate our way into the future. A measure like something like the crosshairs of a telescope, which we can look at and aim our lives appropriately so that we can hit our target and provide us with the coordinates to accurately predict the outcomes of our present day decisions. So, I'm going to talk about a horizontal axis and a vertical axis, like looking through the crosshairs of a telescope. You know, how can we see what we're aiming at accurately? So the horizontal crosshair, or the horizontal axis, Solomon tells us, "Blessed is the man who finds wisdom. Her ways are pleasant, and all her paths are peace." And so, first of all, look for the way of peace. The horizontal axis is your situation in the world. It's your relational life. It's how you relate to the world around you, to the people around you. Now, the way of peace is not necessarily the easy way, but it is the necessary way to enter the peace of God. Wisdom leads us into the peace of God. What decisions do you need to make now that will bring you into a peaceful outcome, a successful future? It may require a difficult conversation with someone. You may need to leave your home and country like Abraham. He didn't know where he was going, but he knew that he was restless and that he had to go. And so his discomfort where he was a sign that God needed him to move and to head towards the destiny that God had for him. Now, you may need to be able to get to that destiny. You may need to apologize. You may need to stand your ground. There may be dimensions of your personality that are contentious. What do you need to work on? And do it now so your path can become a path of peace. So this is the horizontal crosshair. It's the relational axis. The relational axis. And then comes the vertical axis, so that we can not just see what is necessary relationally, but that we can see something that connects us to heaven, from earth to heaven. So the vertical axis says, "The path of the righteous is like the first gleam of dawn, shining ever brighter till the full light of day." And when light first dawns, you can observe the outline of the horizon etched against the light of the sky. Then once you start taking your first step towards that horizon, you'll find that there's more light, that there is enough light for you to be able to take your next step. And with each step, the sun is rising vertically above the horizon, bringing more light. This means that the light that is shining, spiritually speaking, your conscience is growing brighter and your discernment clearer. The rising sun is representative of your relationship with God. The horizontal axis, your relationship with the world around you. Your vertical axis, the rising sun, your relationship with God. So everything gets clearer the longer that you are moving towards the sun, moving towards the light of God. So these establish the crosshairs through which you can discern the direction that you need to take, where you need to aim for. Now, everybody's vision differs one from another. Therefore, it's not possible to focus upon a target until the crosshairs of a telescope are first matched to your unique visionary capacity. So if you try aiming at a target without first focusing the crosshairs, you will not aim accurately. You will find you will miss the target because you haven't got the crosshairs connected or aligned appropriately. So first you must focus the crosshairs. Then you can use those crosshairs to accurately focus upon your target. This means that you've got to bring peace, your relational situation, and light, your vertical situation, together. Peace and light, or we could say truth, together. Truth and peace must be brought into agreement. You got to make peace with the truth. You can't have peace without truth. You can't live peacefully with a lie. So light and peace must coincide. They were blurry, kind of out of line with each other. They got to be brought together so that peace and truth, your relational situation, must be brought into focus with your vertical situation. So if somebody tells you to do this or come here or go there or do that, then you can judge if it is right or whether it will hinder your path. So the word for your life is this. It is advancement. There's a word for somebody just there as I just said that. Advancement is the word for your life. So finally, we're told, let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Make level paths for your feet and take only the ways that are firm. Then it says, do not swerve to the right or to the left. That's Proverbs 4:25-27. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Make level paths for your feet and take only the ways that are firm. Do not swerve to the right or to the left. Yes, so whatever direction your eyes are trained, there your body will follow. If you're driving a car down the highway and you look out to the right, you will find that your car will begin to drift right. Because you're looking, you will bring the direction that you're heading into alignment with your gaze. So keep your eyes fixed straight ahead. Happens when you're running, happens when you're riding, happens wherever your eyes are fixed. That's where you start heading. So watch where your eyes drift. And when tempted to look upon forbidden fruit, keep your eyes straight ahead. Yes. Men who tend to let your eyes drift, keep your eyes straight ahead. Now, when you're in conversation with somebody, keep your eyes straight ahead. Keep your eyes focused upon them. Some people you're talking to and they're always looking over your shoulder, looking at this, looking at that, not concentrating on what you're saying, not concentrating on you. Somebody might be shaking your hand, but already they're looking at somebody else because they're not really that interested in you. You want to keep your eyes fixed straight ahead. Don't allow distractions to cause you to stumble. That person that you're talking to, your wife, your husband, your children, whoever it may be, the waiter, the cashier, whoever they may be, they're worthy of your attention. Then make level paths for your feet. Don't allow any pothole or bump in the road to remain unattended. If you see a bump in the road, attend to it. Level it out so that you have level paths for your feet. And take only the ways that are firm. Too many people skating on thin ice. The firmest way that you can take is the path of faith. And that means trusting God with all of your heart and leaning not on your own understanding. And so this is how we find the ability to be able to make wise decisions, to journey on a path through life that will have us aiming continually in the right direction. And that's the wisdom of God from the book of Proverbs, practical wisdom from the book of Proverbs for us today. We're getting wiser. Make decisions today that will advance your life tomorrow. And we'll see you again soon for more wisdom out of this marvelous treasure house of wisdom in Proverbs.